The Redberry Lake Biosphere region is a place where we try to connect what we do on the land with the environment.
Make sure there's places for people and make sure there's places for environment, and find ways for, those two things to get along well, and, do the research and educate people and have fun ways for people to interact with the environment and learn about where they're at and why it's special.
This is a very unique ecosystem.
Change does not come quick, and it really makes for a good research site.
Being a closed watershed, being a saline lake in the middle of the prairies, there are so many opportunities here for us to be able to show off this unique ecosystem and to show how large-scale farming and local communities and a migratory bird sanctuary can all exist together and create a life in a place that's unique and is sustainable.
One of the things we struggled with right from the beginning was funding. We weren't going to ever go to municipalities for funding. The Biosphere region is here to support them and not them supporting us.
We're living in a really good time right now for environmental stewardship, but that won't last forever.
The Biosphere wants to be more resilient because a lot of time over the years, money has gone like this. There's been high points where there's been lots going on, and there's been long low points where, it's just John here keeping things open all by himself.
I would not like to see all the wonderful work that we're doing here suddenly have to stop because we can't afford to continue to do it. So really it's about creating opportunities where we can continue to fund the research and the educational work and all those kinds of things that we do, but in such a way that we're not reliant on outside funding in order to keep us sustainable and operating. We have a really close partnership with the University of Saskatchewan. With the building of this site, we now have bunkhouses so that they can come out here and do field work.
A lot of the research that we do has to do with biodiversity, research on species at risk. That could include birds, plants, animals, insects.
We do a lot of scientific research with water monitoring, climate change. Because this is a closed watershed, it provides us with a really unique opportunity to observe the effect of climate change and other environmental activities on a closed system. Because this is a migratory bird sanctuary, we do a lot of work with the bird species that live here, many of whom are threatened or endangered. The new Interpretive Center gives us a lot of opportunities to bring people into the region, to give them chances to go out and interact with nature. It can be used as a gathering place by the local community. It's a great place for schools and classrooms to come out and do programs with us, experience nature. We're starting up bird banding tours. We catch birds. Our wildlife technician teaches us, how to identify them, what to do with them.
We do bird banding to track movements of the birds, to figure out where they go, where they've come from, the overall health of the bird. Our site currently is overlooking the migratory bird sanctuary, which is Redberry Lake, and so it's an ideal spot to set up a bird banding station and catch birds. For this experience, I'm hoping people can appreciate being outdoors, appreciate nature, and then get up close and personal with songbirds and with owls. I'm also trying to educate younger people and get them interested in bird banding and the study of birds. Basically just pass the torch and turn this site into a bird observatory.
The Roots of Renewal project has multiple different parts. So one, as you can see right here, we manage a nursery, we grow plants for our planting projects. We do educational work, we collect seeds, and we do environmental restoration work. So everything that's grown in our greenhouse here, we collect all the seed from trees, shrubs, grasses, herbaceous perennials in the region. Then we bring those seeds back to either our office or our research center where we do all of our seed processing and handling. We're growing stuff out, we take it out to the landscape, we have different landowners that we work with. There is no cost to this program to our landowners other than their obligation once they decide to participate in the project is to maintain those trees for basically as long as they possibly can. At the end of that, we do some educational work that encompasses all those different parts as well. It's called the Seed Saplings Project. So we go out with kids, we collect those seeds, we do the handling and processing with them, we germinate those seeds, we get them growing in their classroom with them, and then we do a little planting project at their school or something like that to do in the spring.
We really benefit from partnering with schools in the local community because the youth are the future.
I think the big thing is partnerships really helps, and through the funding that we have with the United Way, bringing in the land-based learning where the First Nations schools and our local schools can learn together.
Land-based learning is learning on the land and letting the land be the school. It was here before us, it's going to be here after us. And what kind of world are we leaving behind for those who are not yet born? I'm an educator. I've been teaching for many years. Even back then, we were doing land-based learning before it was even called land-based learning. Just simply said, hey, we're going to go outside. And the kids are like, all right, let's go. And I've learned that kids get more engaged when I take them outside and I show them a different way of looking at the world that's around them. And whether they're Indigenous or not Indigenous, they're getting that same teaching. You show them something, then you step back and then you watch them, then you can hear them engaging and laughing about it. At that point, it's irrelevant to me who the kids are, their backgrounds and whatever story they may have, just to hear them laughing and having fun.
It's such a wonderful form of learning. You retain so much more when you get your hands in it and you actually do it. So I believe that providing these opportunities are really going to shape the future in a positive way. I see a place where young people and families and local businesses and farmers have a place where they can come and they can live and they can thrive, where there's opportunities for young people to stay and to be part of the community that they love. This is about striking balance between nature and people and creating communities where people can thrive.